Hey everybody, it's Preacher, and the Lords have seen fit to bless us with the Sky Reach today for our Frost Mage, Warlords of Draenor guide. Hopefully this is going to be a lot of fun. Lots of cleave going on here. Very, very nice for a Frost Mage. The talents I'm going to be rocking with, first of all, are going to be Ice Nova and Mirror Images. Later on, I'm going to change it over to Frost Bomb and some Prismatic Crystal. All that kind of stuff. I'm not going to bother with Rune of Power because it is as it is on the tin. Stand in it, do damage. Pretty simple, right? Pretty goddamn simple. So let's get our man on the go. Summon our pet. Make sure you got that keybinder, guys, for the love of God. And also, because we are a good boy, we're going to drop down a table. Hey! How hard is that for some people to do? Absolutely incredible. You guys know it. You can rock with a mage all day, every day, and never say, oh, he's getting some food. I love it. Absolutely adore it. So, hopefully, we're going to see a nice speedy run, and I can demonstrate all these different things, especially how to AoE. A lot of people get confused with a Frost Mage AoE. And off we go. So, going to kick off straight away. Get that Frost Orb travelling, use the freeze while it's travelling, and I'm just spamming the Ice Lance all day, all day, all day. Interrupt that. Why? Because we're a good player, and we should be interrupting. We want to stand out, right? And we are getting a very speedy run. I'm using Ice Flows here to move us in. Yeah, nothing wrong with doing that, guys. Now, in situations like this, it can be easy to get confused as to what's the best choice to do. And for me, honestly, the best choice is to just go standard cleave for now. And you can make the decision, once you start getting up to like 5 or 6 mobs, it's actually more beneficial to start using your Blizzard in order to reset the cooldown of Frost Orb quicker. Now, many people don't know that actually happens, but it absolutely does, okay? Your Blizzard will reset that. So you can see we've got a lot of mobs coming here. So what I'm going to do is show you that. You can see I've got 9 seconds left on that. 3, 1, Frozen Orbs back again. And we can just go ahead and do that. So I'm not going to munch my Fingers of Frost, although I've got Freeze ready with my pet. I also have the wonderful delight of a Frozen Orb ticking away. And you can see that this is how we AoE as a Frost Mage. It's not always about going balls to the wall. And then use Freeze for another 2 procs. All good. All good. And that's how we can control as much as possible. We're always on the lookout as a mage. Remember the rest of your tools. I keep telling you this. There's a good series that I run that I believe is actually very helpful called Stand Out. And as a mage, the way you're going to stand out is for looking at things like, do I need to sheep this? Can I interrupt? Interrupt is not a fucking melee game. I'm sick of casters not being able to get a grip on this situation. It's just absolutely imperative that you take advantage of these skills. Can I get a double? Oh, that double freeze though! Remember, if you can get freeze from your pet to hit 2 targets, you are going to be all glory to the Hypnotoad, and you want to do that. So you're looking for ways to help. We have Amplify Magic, which allows us to do some wonderful bonus, allow the healers to do extra bonus healing. Now, we are coming up to the boss here, which means I tend to be of the mentality. I'll use a Ice Nova. I tend to be of the mentality that I don't use cooldowns on the trash pack before the boss. I just don't do it. And the simple reason for that is I like to be able to blow up the boss. I do. Now, I'm also thinking now, as you should be on a mage, is are we going to time warp this boss? I'm thinking no. I'm thinking we're going to be finished in this dungeon probably close to 10 minutes. Does that matter? I'm 50-50 in my head. 50-50. I'm still trying to make that decision now. So let's get the pull right first of all. I'm watching our tank. And he's running straight in. So cast that Frostbolt now. Icy Veins go. Frozen Orb go. Saving my Water Jet. You can see that. Ice Lance go. Ice Nova. Another Ice Nova. I'm not going to use the Time Warp right now. Instantly moving. Using a fucking Ice Flows because I don't want to stop casting. There goes my Water Jet now. Now Frozen Orb has worn off. Get that Water Jet ticking. Always looking for position, guys. One of the best things I can teach you about a mage, another Ice Flows because we had to move, is that you have these instant cast spells, yeah? You've got the fucking Icy Veins. You've got your Ice Novas. You've got all this stuff. Look, we can move without losing any damage by doing this. Ice Flows at the end. Boom. Because this gives us the maximum amount of time that this should hopefully wear off. And if it doesn't, that's okay. Oh, I'm going to use another Ice Flows. It was close! I was close! I almost got it right. Now I'm going to use these Ice Lance procs to again reposition myself. I'm looking for the best possible position to be absolutely out of the way. Cool. Little Frozen Orb going there. You can see that. It's on the Hunter. So what I'm going to do there is I'm just using one Ice Lance proc to move away. Yeah, get myself an achieve, all that kind of shit. 17k DPS in this gear. Crispy. Absolutely crispy. No issues with that whatsoever. Man leaves the group. That's alright. Healer abandoned ship. No issue with that. Tank, does he notice? This is the question. He is cybercrime. Our tank, who's going with a little bit of pace. Got a bulwark, so therefore we know he's legitimate. Healer's joined again. Rebuff Arcane Intellect. All good. I believe our Hunter is going off to give him aspect to the pack. I could fucking cry right now. I could cry right now that our Hunter is going. Oh no, he's not. The Druid's actually here. I think our Hunter wanted to be a baller, but it didn't quite work out as intended. So, for that, I give him all credit. Double Ice Lances. I've got 10 seconds, so what I'm going to do is instantly reset my Frozen Orb very quickly, because I want it back for the boss. There's my Frozen Orb. Nice late. It was fucking almost, but managed to get the interrupt on that flash heal. Double procs. I can't get that one. That's a bit of a shame. I'm going to collect this, because, you know, quests, money. And I've got 44 seconds left of my... now, this is a little bit lame, but I'm actually thinking about the boss, so I'm just trying to reset my Frozen Orb as quickly as possible. No, it's not gonna tick on the WoD target, which is a bit of a bummer. 27 seconds. Oh well, can't have everything. No big deal. And we've already pulled. I haven't even got my fucking Icy Veins back. So, go. I haven't got Frozen Orb, so I can Water Jet straight off the bat. Now, obviously, we're thinking here about whether or not we can actually slip in and maybe soak up and energize. Gonna use my Ice Barrier there, so I can soak up some burst. Using Ice Flows just to reposition there. Didn't have any instant cast procs. Remember, the crucial part about being a great DPSer is if you have more cast than the other guy. Now, there we go. Tanks picked it up. I was getting a little bit worried then. I was actually considering, can I do 2? No, I can't. Water Jet on the go. Ice Lance going. Got my Icy Veins ticking. Go, go, go. Oh, perfect. Another Ice Barrier up just to soak as much of this damage as possible. Group looks good. Don't need to use my Amp Magic just yet. Don't need to use it just yet. 2 charges on that old Brain Freeze there. That's crispy. Our DPS isn't going to be amazing here. We didn't have great cooldowns. That's okay. That's okay. I'm fine with it. Ice Nova. Water Jet. Blink over. Oh, my Blink failed. That's a bummer. Must have hit something in the terrain. Pissing Blink. Old school mages will know we were assessing my judgment of the Frost Mage. You know what it's like. I'm nearly dead. So I'm going to consider next time that maybe we let the Druid... Oh no, I've got my Rejuve. That's fine. That's fine and dandy. And he's going to die before that one happens. Cool. Onwards. Boss dead. Okay, this is going to be baller. So let's get an early Ice Barrier going. Let's get that Frozen Orb going. Check the Ice Nova damage here. Boom. 240,000. Look at that 110k burst DPS. Yeah, you feeling it? Dropping a freeze. Now, I'm going to have to use Blizzard here because I want another Frozen Orb. Go, 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 go. Give me another Frozen Orb. 30 seconds. 28. 24. 20. 19. Gonna die. Ice Block. Give me a heal. Tick. Double. I've got double Rejuve. That'll do. I can back out. Go, go, go. 5, 2, 1. Frozen Orb! Don't want to die. I'll do way less damage if I'm dead. Another freeze. Overwrote one of my Icy Veins procs there, which is absolute garbage. And this is easily taken care of. So I'm actually going to use the Blizzard here to try and get my Frozen Orb pretty close to being back for the boss. Pretty close to being back. We did just fine there. And we saw some over 100k burst, which, you know, who's going to argue at 100k burst? Not me. That's for damn sure. So, what's our job here? Depends how the group wants to play it, honestly. This is one of those situations where you really have to depend on how the group's going to play it. And they're probably... I don't like actually attacking the ads here, so maybe I won't, just to show you that you don't have to. Yeah, you can kite these ads indefinitely. Frozen Orb doing its job, just saving my Water Jet just until that Frozen Orb starts to peter out. Looks good. Let's send the Water Jet in. Always wary that I don't want to overwrite any Icy Veins procs, because why the hell would I? I don't want to do that at all. So we're going to start seeing some Solar Flares. Now the thing is, I can control them quite nicely. And that's something that you should be aware of as a mage. Okay, there's the Quills. Get hidden. Safety first, don't want to die. Anybody taking mad damage? No, looks pretty good. Ice Barrier, 8 seconds left, so I'm going to use that Ice Barrier to come out now with a Quills. Icy Veins on. Another Ice Barrier. Go, go, go. Here comes the Solar Flare. Now, I'm hoping this is on me, because I'm not actually going to touch it, so let's see what happens here. Yeah, that's the shit. Come on, come to Daddy. Come to Daddy. He wants to play with you. He does. Beautiful. Cone of Cold. Got a Quills coming. Never forget your Cone of Cold. Now, I'm not going to touch it. I don't need to. What I'm going to do is lock it down. Oh, no! I did not know that that happens. Oh, my God. Ah! 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 I'm only joking. This thing's so fucking slow it couldn't possibly hit me. It's unless someone decides to kill it. The good thing about super slow mobs is they can't kill you, which is fine. As a mage, we can keep running. But we didn't lose any DPS there by running around, which is fine. Braces of Light. Oh, I've got LFR loots, though. Get on my level. Now, I always just throw a sheep out here, just in case. But I'm pretty sure our warrior will thunderclap it to death. So, whatever. It's no big deal. The option. In fact, he charged it. So, yeah. That's just like the biggest fuck you of all time. He just charged it. So, whatever. I'm not going to complain. If you're going to charge it, you're going to charge it. There goes the whirlwind in the melee. Let's hope they spot it. Let's interrupt that flash heal. Somebody else caught it before me, which is fair. Try and kill the Sun Trinket. It's dead. Good. Now, a lot of the times, I'm not going for mad deeps in here. I think people focus too much on deeps in these dungeons, especially when there's... It sounds like an odd thing to say, but with there's so many different mechanics going on in these dungeons, I think it's well worth being the guy who just looks out for things like interrupts. Can you stun something? Remember, you've got things like your Ring of Frost. You've got a Deep Freeze, should you want to use it just to interrupt stuff. Deep Freeze tends to come in handy here, depending on how our tank deals with it. I've got a Frozen Orb here because I get to Blizzard the next mobs, which is fine. So much good, and I've got a freeze from my pet coming off the back of this, yeah? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So much creamy stuff. And a freeze on top. I've got solar detonation, which is absolutely shit anyway, so who gives a fuck? Such weak-ass damage. Luckily, I think this hunter's, like, totally, like, balling it up right now. And it always makes me curious, does he know that I'm probably recording this? It happens more often than you think these days, which is it's cool, it's cool. But people tend to play a little bit better, because he, like, moved away from my detonation, which is pretty bamf. Using an Ice Flows just because I can. Move away from that. There we go, that's dead. Ice Barrier on. I always Ice Barrier preemptively in most pulls, just so I have it on cooldown on one. This thing does a lot of radiating damage. Our healer seems pretty badass though, so no big worries. What a great dungeon! What a great dungeon. So, Frost Nova. Now this is like where people go to town. I've seen so many people blow cooldowns on this. I actually don't give a shit. I really don't. This thing's just like a big waste of time in my opinion, so I'm just going to Frozen Orb it, Ice Lance it, and then fill it in with Blizzard just to reset my Frozen Orb as much as possible for the boss. Ordinarily, I don't use things like Frozen Orb on the last trash pack before the boss, but whatever. It's no big deal. My Blizzard will... I've actually got my hands off the keyboard right now, for real. Just let my Blizzard do its job, and 4, 3, boom, done. There we go. And we've got Frozen Orb back for the boss, which is what we want. Because we're going for the Time Warped, Mirror Images, Icy Veins. This is only the second time we've had all cooldowns up for the boss in this dungeon, which is awesome. Position, again, here. This is where I'm aiming, on purpose, yeah? Mirror Images, go. Didn't get to do the first Frost... should I say, the first Frostbolt a bit preemptively. That was a shit Frozen Orb. Oh my god. Water Jet, immediately, go. Do it. Oh my god, the worst Frozen Orb ever. Cast down coming. Instantly switch targets. Yep. It'd be nice. You can totally do this. I don't know why. Now, I'm going to try something. I'm going to just... If I get the Sun's Radiance on me... Oh, no, it's on this guy. It's on the Hunter. Getting balling up. I actually don't like this technique of doing it. Ice Nova on it. Get ready to interrupt. Interrupted. Use Freeze for double procs. Nice. Well, I get one proc anyway. Yeah, the boss can't be frozen. That's okay, though. No big deal. Cast down coming. Now, the boss is going to die. So, unless the cast down's on me, which it might be. What I was going to say is if I got this Solar Radiance on myself, I would be more than happy to just stand still and let the Ice Block do the work. And die. No point in killing it. Down you go! Frost Mage. Look at utility. A lot of people complain about things like mobility and all that kind of stuff. It just doesn't exist, guys. You have so much mobility, so much burst, so much on-demand control, so much ability to move around while you've got all these instant casts. With Ice Flows on top, it's just not an issue. Not an issue at all. And pulling out 26k DPS, I'm alright with that in this gear. I'm really fine with that, even with the bonus to the dungeon. Frost Mage! Have fucking fun with it, because it's awesome. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.